brief statement, and he'll take a couple of questions. Right now, we're going to go ahead and escort him in, and just give us 1 minute.
Good morning.
Good morning. You can state your name, spell it, and then your title. Please, Chief.
I'll get that spelling to you guys.
They're hot.
Okay.
Well, good morning, and thank each and every one of you all for being here today this morning. We really appreciate your all's presence. And I am here as Chief of Police for the Brownsville Police Department, Felix, F-E-L-I-X, Sauceda, S-A-U-C-E-D-A, Brownsville, Texas. And I am here to deliver a brief on the tragic event that took place within our city yesterday. Since the investigation is ongoing, our objective is to provide you a better understanding about what occurred as we currently understand it. Yesterday morning at 8:29 a.m., we received multiple calls for service in regards to a major crash on the 600 block of Minnesota Road. Upon arrival, officers found multiple casualties and several injured. Officers also found a gray SUV with heavy damage and a driver on scene. Through the investigation, it was found that the SUV ran a red light, lost control, flipped on its side, and struck a total of 18 individuals. It was further found that there were 6 fatalities on scene and 12 critically injured. From then and now, fatalities have grown to 8. Investigation also revealed that the driver of the vehicle, later identified as George Alvarez, November 9th, 1988, had attempted to flee the scene after impact, but was held down by several individuals on scene. Investigation also revealed that the driver of the vehicle, George Alvarez is a Brownsville local with an extensive rap sheet. He has been formally charged and arraigned with 8 counts of manslaughter, 10 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He has received bonds totaling $3.6 million, and we have his picture and record of various previous arrests, as we will display to you all right now. I want to thank my men and women serving who have worked and continue to process the very tragic scene. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge our Brownsville Fire Department for tending to the critically injured. Our District Attorney, Mr. Science, our Federal Bureau of Investigation, Oliver Rich, SAC, San Antonio Division, Marcus Joaquin, ASAC, San Antonio Division, Victor Escalon, RD for DPS, and multiple other agencies for their unwavered assistance throughout the tragic event. I'd also like to thank multiple individuals that have reached out and supported us, starting with our city leaders, city management, county judge, state reps, Aaron Gomez, Janie Lopez, Senator Lamantia, Senator Cornyn, and Governor Greg Abbott. Brownsville is a proud, resilient city. We will continue to best serve our community as we mourn and continue our investigation. We will work with our network and supporters to ensure reunification efforts and victim assistance is made available to all affected. We have established contact with Venezuelan officials and will continue to work with them. Thank you.
Any questions?
Are they all from Venezuela?
From what we know, several are.
Was he intoxicated, Chief?
We are waiting on formal toxicology reports.
Is there a motive that you can talk about?
None at this point.
Several of the witnesses had said that he was cursing at them and saying that they were invaders.
We have nothing to validate that at this point.
Someone from this side?
Chief, the city of Brownsville has a lot of migrants walking around sidewalks, streets right now.
What's the city doing to keep them in safe places like the city of McAllen did for many years?
So we have a process in play for that, but this press conference is for the tragedy that we are still investigating at this point.
Chief Nick Valencia with CNN, how were you able to rule out that this was not intentional? Because it sounds like you're saying he lost control.
We have not ruled that out, sir. It is an ongoing investigation.
Jefe, en español,
Yes, ma'am.
para Telemundo.
Claro.
La pregunta es, ¿él ya tenía récord criminal?
Sí.
Bueno,
Había antecedentes, los tenemos acá.
y bueno, ¿podría mencionarlos cuáles son los cargos que él enfrenta? Y si en este caso, ¿cómo están ustedes, cuándo van a tener los resultados para saber si estaba intoxicado o no el conductor?
Todo es parte del proceso ahorita que estamos tomando formalmente, las cuentas y las ofensas que se llevaron a cabo esta mañana, las tiene Martín con él y se las puede dar.
Jefe,
Yes, sir.
¿él ha estado cooperando con ustedes? Has he been cooperating with you?
Not at this point, sir.
Chief, two questions just quickly.
Yes.
Any additional charges, or can you talk about how you would get there?
So it is an ongoing investigation, and yes, absolutely, charges can change and charges can be added.
But he was arraigned today for reckless driving.
That is correct, yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Can I just quickly ask about the victims? Can you talk about the process of IDing those, and have you identified the nationalities beyond just Venezuela? Are all of them migrants, and what has the process been like reaching out to family?
So it has been a very tiresome process, but one that we are deeply committed to doing and accomplishing. We are working with the Venezuelan government right now, and we have also reached out to other embassies.
Go ahead, sir.
Where is he being kept right now, and is in any type of special cell or anything like that?
Here in our facility.
Chief,
No,
has there been-
no special cell.
Sorry.
Yes,
Has
ma'am.
there been increased police presence at Ozanam and at the Adams Street and the places where migrants are being processed by the city?
Once again, this conference is about the tragedy that we continue to
We
investigate.
have two more questions, please. Sir, go ahead.
Chief, two questions.
Yes, sir.
It's a
Yes,
question
sir.
and a follow-up.
Absolutely.
The extent of the injury, sir, if you can, let us know. Some of the video and I saw in person, it's like they were missing limbs, so on and so forth. That's number one. And the follow-up is, how can the people help you? If they have videos, what does the police department need?
Absolutely. So there are various very critical injuries, and of course there was fatalities out of there at the scene, and we unfortunately continue to have a scaling, if you would, of fatalities, unfortunately. And for the public, right? Any and all videos, any and all statements, any and all, whatever it is that you know that can help us collaborate and bring this investigation, to an end. Please reach out to us. As you all know, we have a very robust social media platform, and so please reach out to us.
Last question,
Chief,
Secretary.
Yes, more about the victims. Are they all men? And about Mr. Alvarez himself, did he seem sober? And what did police officers encounter when he was there?
So at this point, I can confirm that they were all males that we know of. And beyond that, we have to wait for official reports.
Thank you all so much for being here. We have the list of charges right there, the mugshot for y'all to take pictures of.
Thank you, Chief.
I have a contact list there in the back for everybody that is not familiar with us to leave your name and email. That way we can email you any updates further on with this case. As far as that, please send me an email with all your questions from this point from right now, and I will answer them accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're still hot, bro. We're still hot, bro. Sir.